some Rockets, please. I'm going to go dominant, streaking, unbeatable, apparently, because they've won 11 straight. Best record in the NBA. They do have a tough matchup, however, tonight in Denver, as we just talked about. Now, I know how your predictions have gone so far today, Fitz. Do you expect the Rockets to make it 12 straight?
I'm going Denver.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go for the upset.
Okay.
I'm going Denver, too.
Hey, great.
I really am. We just talked so glowingly about the Nuggets and what they've gotten accomplished.
Yeah. They're playing on their floor.
Yep.
The Rockets are going to play at the pace that these kids want to play at. And I think these guys are going to be up for playing against the Rockets.
Okay.
And they're going to bring a great atmosphere, and they're going to somehow squeak out an upset.
But, Coach, though we predicted they're going to lose tonight, how amazing is it that they've only lost one game when Harden, CP3, and Capella have played?
Goes to show you what's around them and the depth that they've put around these guys. When they have someone out, they continue to roll. It doesn't matter. This team is a legitimate contender now. They can beat you in a lot of different ways now. They can beat you with a lot of different people now. Some games you just say, okay, Capella's going to be the guy that night. And, well, you picked the wrong poison that night because a lot of times Capella's dunking on your head and getting layups at the rim. And he's actually developing into a really good passer on that short roll where he's getting them open threes now, which is scary. So I like watching him play, but I think tonight I'm going to go out on a ledge and say Denver's going to sneak them.
The more important thing is who you pick, because you were the only one right earlier.
Clearly, that all but guarantees the Rockets will go 12 straight tonight. So mark that in whatever book you're keeping score. The man who looks brilliant in all of this, Rockets GM, Daryl Morey, who, by the way, created a bit of a stir at the Sloan Conference this weekend. In a panel that included Jalen,
yes, indeed,
Morey suggested that James Harden may be the greatest isolation scorer in NBA history.
Nope.
Did you react when the words came out of his mouth?
Well, it wasn't far off for today's players.
Okay.
But all time, you have to talk about a guy named Michael Air Jeffrey Jordan.
Heard of him.
Kobe Bean Bryant comes to mind as one of the best isolation players. And usually that action takes place on the boxes and elbows. And those two guys dominated that area of the floor.
Against your position, right? So James Harden, a lot of his isolations right now come on the switch against the big. These guys were going against their position guy and isolating in those areas and scoring the tough baskets. They forgot. It's another guy whose name is ISO Joe.
Yes, indeed.
Who's probably going to end up.
Plays on the same team.
He's pretty good at it, too. But when you say isolation to basketball people, we see it in a way different than just, I got to switch and now I can isolate a guy one-on-one.
Right.
To us, isolation was give Jordan the ball, get out of the way, let him face up and go to work. Give Kobe the ball in the elbow and let him go to work. That's ISO ball to us.
And also, there's some unguardable guys today, too. I mean, Kyrie Irving, with the way he handles the ball and shoots against the guys that's guarding him. Steph Curry. But I think the actual best player in today's game has to be Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Can't get to him.
Right?
Can't get to that shot.
He can post. He can shoot the three. He's 50, 40, 90 guy.
Was there a gasp in the room then when he said it? Or was it just like, wait, what?
Well,
now I just want to know.
He's big up in his guy.
Well,
First and foremost.
obviously, but there are people in there listening.
But you also, if you look at the numbers, you pull the numbers up in the back. All of the guys right now that's leading the league in the isolation numbers are guards who end up getting a switch. So it's different now. So what they're calling isolation now from a statistical standpoint is different than what we're talking about, where you put a guy on the elbow, give him the ball. Carmelo Anthony.
Yes.
But
one of
Morey
the greatest ISO players ever. And, and that's what I was saying the other day about James Harden. That's still a part of his game that he has to develop, I think, to continue to evolve. He's got to learn how to play off the elbow. He's got to learn how to play in the post.
Did you learn anything else at Sloan?
I didn't learn too much. I had a great time.
Time well spent.
I was there to inspire.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I did not realize that. I thought you were there as a sponge to bring all the information back to us so I could learn something.